So very good afternoon to all of you. I am Professor Usha Natesan. Dr. Selva Kumar is also accompanying me in this program. So we wanted to focus on enhancing TVET curricula to meet emerging industry demands and Indian perspective. So as Dr. Dameja was saying, for the past 4 days we are listening that there is a gap existing between academia and industry which need to be built. And that is only possible through TVET. And you can see here the future jobs and skill demands which are expected in 2027. So these are all centric towards 3 important standards: environmental, social and governance standards, and along with that localization of supply chains. So any future job will be oriented towards these aspects. It is very clear that from the reports, it is estimated growth of 30% in data analyst, AI and ML, cyber security or e-commerce or environmental specialist, agriculture. You can see there is a change in trend after the COVID towards agrarian products, trainers and practices. So all these things very clearly shows that the future jobs are oriented towards environmental, social and governance standards. And in this process, naturally, there is a big increase in the vocational education teachers, which is estimated 10%. This is as per the report, but in my opinion, this will be still more. So these are all explained by many of the earlier speakers. The highly demand skills by 2027. The point which I would like to highlight here is, apart from the technical training, we also train our students for critical thinking or the creative thinking, analytical thinking, whatever you call, to work as a group and to address any of the problems. So basically our curriculum has to think, in addition to the psychomotor domains and Bloom cognitive domain, we should also focus on Bloom's affective domain, which is very important with respect to the present need. So the key challenges, see actually I have divided my presentation into 2 parts. One is the general challenges and how to address it, and how in India we are taking these challenges ahead. So as we all aware that there is a gap existing between the job expectation or the industrial expectation and the curricula. We have to naturally involve the industry involvement. Now in India we have a lot of professor on practice. That is, the industry persons are now allowed to teach in the university. They handle subjects, they handle projects, they are totally associated with the students, so that the students are clearly understanding what an industry is requiring. And if you see any curriculum, whether it is a diploma or engineering or engineering or the diploma curriculum, there are more of theory subjects than the practical exposure. Now this trend has been changing in the Indian scenario, and we have also heard from Dr. Dameja, one of the university where they have 2 days theory and the remaining days they are handling in the industry. So like that now we are adapting to the present day requirement. We should also accept that the shortage of skill trainers. See, today we are hearing about AI and ML or AR, VR and other many, or drone or any other emerging technology. Who are the teachers? So the teachers are still the same computer science teachers. They have not got any qualification for handling the subjects. So there is a need for training the trainers. And the investment, of course, this is a major constraint sometimes, to invest on the facilities or to train the teachers. And another thing, I don't know this is existing in other countries, at least in India we could see, there is a societal attitude preferring vocation as a slightly lower respectful job than the traditional one. Like if you talk to the parents, they are ready to admit 1 lakh plus 1 as their ward to an engineering college, rather than allowing him to go for a polytechnic or a diploma degree. So this societal attitude, and they may also feel it inferior to inform the society that my son is doing a polytechnic course or ITI course. But whereas we know very true that the polytechnic and the ITI students are in demand for the industry rather than the engineering student, because they are aspiring always a white collar job. So to continue the key challenges, see, we have to focus on technical. When we are focusing on technical skills, we are neglecting the digital literacy. So we have to also train them to handle the digital needs. See, if a person is working in a factory, now the same old kind of practice is not existing. So we have machines automized doing many things. So a skill is now changed its shape. So they have to be in a position to run the automatic machine or to co-work with the machine. So that type of skill is only needed rather than switching on and doing the traditional kind of machining. So insufficient emphasis on communication, critical thinking, which are all required as a global workforce. And in some of the TVET sectors, there is a gender imbalance, which need to be also looked into to overcome this. So when we address this challenge, see, as we all were discussing, there should be a need for industry people to involve in all our curricula or the academic one. So instead of a time-bound learning, we should give a flexibility. Like now we have, after the COVID, we have different types of teaching learning mechanism has come. So we have totally come out of this classroom teaching, and we have a flexi mode or blended mode or many other type of learning mechanisms have come, so that the fixed time duration can be extended beyond the classroom hours, so that the students will be made aware to learn on their own, and teacher will be acting as a mentor or a guiding spirit to align him to the requirement. So when we also should give a pathway for the experienced learner, maybe a worker doing a job in the industry, he may be good in his own skill, but for the present day need, there should be a break given to him, and that time he can go and update himself for the present and the emerging technology need. So this will be also helping in addressing the present day requirement. And we all aware that innovation and self-employment is more important rather than, say, employability is important, but if you are your own owner, that is still more appreciable. So instead of job seekers, he should be a job provider. And societal perception should also be changed. So when we are addressing the current needs, it's not necessary a person to be given a full-fledged degree program. It can be a micro credentials, maybe for 1 week or 2 weeks, he can be given a training in a specific skill. So these credentials for a shorter duration will help him to quickly upgrade or upskill himself for the present need. Similarly, in the curriculum, when we talk, internship and apprenticeships are also playing a very important role. See, internship normally we give during the course of time, whether it is 3 years or 4 years, there will be a break of during the vacation time or during the project work. They will be allowed to work in the industry, and then they will, through that process, they will learn. Apprenticeships are after the degree. In diploma, maybe 1 year after the degree, or engineering, after 1 year, they will be working in an industry, so that this apprenticeship program will help them to understand what they have learned as a theory in the academic curriculum. But now India has already come out with apprenticeship blended degree programs and diploma programs. So during these 3 and 4 years itself, the apprenticeship or the hands-on will be also available, so that the skill will be improved. See, when we talk about all these how to address the challenges, important component is the faculty. So without improving the faculty skills or the knowledge, definitely you cannot aim for a student or the learner's perspective. So faculty training plays a very, very important role, and that too with the industrial flavor will be very helpful when they are handling the classes. So in this process, not only the training, even the research associated with the industry will be helpful, and we can also encourage the industry to establish a lab which is sophisticated, so that there will be a collaborative work which happens, can also improve the faculty knowledge and the skills. So, now coming to the Indian perspective, how India has dealt this the industry institute partnership. So, two major things which I would like to focus here. One is on the NEP, in National Education Policy 2020. This implementation helped to improve a lot, bridging between the skill and the academic. And the second one is the Skill India mission. And here we have two important sectors, again PMKVY and NSDC. So, through these two major missions, the entire skill orientation has been changed, and there is a blend happening between the academic and the skill. So, if you look at the policy document of National Education Policy, it has two major components, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 focus on the school education and part 2 focus on the higher education. Of course, it has other two parts, but what the policy right now as focus is, the skill is, or the vocation education is being given at the school level itself. So, the student will be exposed to any skill which interest to them, so that it will be a continuing one, and it will be also extended in the higher education. And parallelly, the government has also come out with a national credit framework. This further added value. So, to move from, suppose if a person is of the vocational background, with the credits, the skills can be converted into credit points, and they can move to the academic side. So, that means a diploma level person can go to a UG, PG or PhD in the academic level. Similarly, an academic person can also use his credits and come to the vocational path. So, absolutely there is a blend happening between through the national credit framework, so between the academic and the skilling. So, again when we talk about the Indian approach for the bridging between the skilling of vocation and academic, thoroughly all sectors have been taken care. It is not only the school or not only the engineering institutions, any type of societal need is also taken care. One of the example is this PMKVY, that is Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. This is exclusively for school dropouts. So, we have addressed the issues of everyone. So, the school dropouts also have lot of schemes through which they can improve their skill, and they can also improve their employability. So, in that process, if they want to have their own employment, still it is feasible. Another one is NSDC, National Skilled Sector. So, in this NSDC, you can see here already they have so many number of trainers, and the levels, you have 36 sector skills. So, clearly they have framed their curriculum and the duration, how it has to be gone, and naturally in all these process, assessment play an important role, because if you do not have a robustic assessment, the skill gained by given by one organization and other organization, there will be a variation. So, a specific curriculum has been given, and similarly a robustic assessment is also been given. So, any certification from the NSDC is considered uniformly throughout the country. And you can see here the various schemes, again through the national level collaboration, international level collaboration, training of trainers, and through the competition also the skill competency has been increased. In the junior level, see, resources are also important. So, when you talk about curriculum, without the learning resources has no meaning. So, resources are also available. So, you can learn by going through the digital resources available in NSDC. So, overall the implementation has been done by government, industry, academia collaboration. So, you can see all the three should handhold with each other, only then this will be a successful model. Similarly, when we talk about the professional development program, with respect to emerging needs, there should be a professional development program. With respect to industry linked, again the faculty exchange should happen between the two. And when we talk about the pedagogy, technology enabled pedagogy will be also very, very important, because we are now handling the 21st century students. So, just using a board and chalk method will not help. So, you have to use the technology through AR, VR, or through the quiz, polls, and making them attention to the subject which you are teaching. And very important, outcome based learning assessment methods, and we should also focus on industry feedback at a regular interval to modify the course of delivery. And placement and employability tracking, we have a lot of sites available through the government initiatives. See, one side what is the need is available, that is the industries are listing out which are all the skills or people they want. On the other side, students are there. If they find there is a scope for them to apply for that their employability, they can, through the online platforms, both supply and demands are matched. So, I just wanted to focus on 5 important TVET models in India. So, the Skill India Mission, Tata Strive, Mahindra Pride Schools, Siemens Technical Training Program, NSDC and ITA collaborations. So, we have already seen a little bit about Skill India Mission. So, if you go to the site, you can see all the training aspects which are available in the Skill India Mission. All these courses are open for anyone to register. So, online courses are available, offline courses are available. If you want to choose any skill development course, or you want a book, or even the certified teachers who are all available, all the information are listed in this Skill India Mission site. So, it is open for all. So, even from other countries can also have an access and get the benefit of what we have already make these contents available. So, certification is also through online. You can take up the assessment. If you want really if you want just for a knowledge, you can attend. If you want a certification, you can undergo assessment and still you get the certificate from the government. So, Tata Strive. So, you can see there is a blend now, the industry and the government initiative. So, the Tata Trust has set up many centers throughout the country, and they have online platform also. So, this Tata Strive centers are focusing on employability, that is on the domain, as well as in the soft skills. So, you can undergo courses in these things and you can get a certification, and again it is open for all. And Mahindra Pride School, see why I am showing all these things, how already industry has started working in alignment with the government. So, this KC Mahindra Trust is already set up centers. See, one point they are focusing on the youth for their employability, and these centers, especially these Mahindra Pride Schools, are focusing on the women. So, to empower the women. So, already so many people have taken the benefit of this kind of training. So, more than 8 lakhs people have already been trained by the Mahindra Prime Schools. And Siemens Technical Training Program. See, we all aware about the Siemens quality and the products which we use in the industry as well as in the common one. So, they have chosen 3 specific areas: automation, mechatronics and smart manufacturing. In these 3 areas, they have developed so many courses. All these courses are online, and anyone interested in taking these courses through certifications can be done. So, see, these things will really help to improve the skill. If you have a knowledge, you can still give a value addition by undergoing this based on the interest of the learner. And NSTC and ITA collaboration. So, one part is giving training, other part is improving the ITA. So, this again is not possible only from the government side. So, there are 2 approaches done by the government to improve the ITAs. One is getting the World Bank funded 40 ITA, government ITAs are already been upgraded to a international level, And through another scheme, by involving industry, industry will be involved in developing that ITI to their interest. So they will give funding to improve the infrastructure. And you can see here a few labs already upgraded by the ITI through the industry collaboration. Samsung has taken up in Kerala, and Lakme has setting a beautician course and facilities, and Havel's already taken up in Jharkhand, Delhi, Maruti Suzuki. So like that, the industry has taken up an ITI, and they have developed the labs which is beneficial to many of the students. So now I would like to come one step down for the state from where I am coming from is Tamil Nadu. So our own government has also taken some additional steps apart from the national initiative. So the government has focused on all these things: industry collaboration, curriculum and competence based training, professional development, and setting up advanced training centers. So 5 initiatives which I would like to focus here: Siemens Center of Excellence and Technical Skill Development Centers, Apex Skill Development Centers, Non-Mudalvan Initiative, collaboration with Oracle, and skill gap studies and district development plans. So the Tamil Nadu State Skill Development Corporation, in short TNSTC, has already set up at 5 places in Tamil Nadu the skill development centers worth of 550 crores, and these centers cater the need of other departments. So anyone can access, the students are allowed to go there. You can see these are all the skill development centers. They can make use of these facilities, and all are accessible to everyone, and they can get a very good hands-on and experiential learning through these 5 centers. And Apex Skill Development Centers, with the help of JICA funding, the Japan funding, 5 sectors have been chosen: and automobiles, construction, healthcare, transportation and banking sector. In all these 5 sectors, through the JICA funding, centers have already been established all over Tamil Nadu. So they are mainly focusing on skill development training and training of trainers also, and they have a center of excellences which is again open for all the people in the Tamil Nadu. So non-Mudalvan initiative is, so the word non-Mudalvan in Tamil is I am the first. So this through this initiative already you can see 80 plus industrial people are handling 250 plus courses in the engineering colleges. So they will regularly handle the courses, evaluate, and they will see that the theory what they learnt is also been done through the skill courses, and more than 2,200 institutions, they are already using these 80 plus industry partners, and 23 lakh students are already trained in different skill oriented courses in Tamil Nadu. So in collaboration with Oracle, supported the IT related trainings. So more than 2 lakh students are already trained in cloud, data science, AI and other emerging technologies. So these are all practical things which are happening in India, how we have taken up the skill initiation. And one important aspect is understanding the skill gap. This is very much essential for any country to start with. So in Tamil Nadu, what the government has done is they have done an exhaustive study. So district wise, they have identified what is the skill gap, and they have also come out with an action plan how these skill gaps will be addressed. So all these are available in the website. So they have a robust plan available how this skill gap can be overcome, because we know very well the skill gap is not the same for every district. Depending on the local availability only, there will be a need for the training and other requirements. So the skill gap and the action plans are available, and slowly these are being addressed. So as NITTER, from where we are coming from, so the National Institute for Technical Training, Technical Teachers and Training and Research. So this is in Chennai, and we are 60 years old established institution. very good in training and curriculum development. So our training programs are oriented for academic improvement as well as the skill and industrial training. See, though we focus on teachers because we know the importance of training teachers, we are also supporting the students and the research scholars. So we focus on all these things. So training, research, curriculum development is one of our strong area. We also train the teachers in using the digital techniques so that the students will be more attracted towards the classes. So the e-learning, digital transformation, this is also happening through the MOOC courses. It is available in online. Anyone can attend our courses, and we are also offering academic programs as a deemed university. So we are offering a regular PG programs in emerging areas, and online courses are also available. So I request everyone to have a look at our website and get the benefit of all our activities. So you can see here we are having a very good strength in conducting training program not only in India, also abroad. Already through our training program, more than 3,000 participants from 107 countries have already been trained. So we have we train customized as well as whatever as per the requirement of the clientele system. So what finally I would like to conclude is, if you want a future ready TVET system, the core will be the lifelong, So the core will be the lifelong learning, because there is a changing need every day. There is a new technology introduced, so accordingly we must improve ourselves. So for that learning, there should be a quality education along with industry alignment, and there is a skill development. All three together should be given in a balanced way, so that when the lifelong learning happens, naturally the TVET and the future ready or job demand, everything can be taken care. Thank you.
Very nice, very exhaustive and wonderful. I was requesting ma'am if she could take one session in between also. Thank you so much, ma'am. So she has shown the whole landscape of our country, India, starting from the national education policy, the various schemes, PMKVY, and showing us the real world examples, how industry is already working along with education, various industries on charity basis and other skill programs which they are providing. And so, ma'am has also highlighted the state Tamil Nadu work which has been done in the field of skill. And I would like to add the SWAM, ma'am has mentioned MOOCs, they have been coordinated by NITA Chennai only. So thank you once again, ma'am, for such a wonderful session.